Gunline. Fire mission coming down. I'm your host, Lopez, and you're listening to the On the Gun Line Shoot the Shit episode with one of my old Joes here, old Travis Lindsey. I knew this cat back in 2009, 2010. Did you get there? Or maybe he got there in 08. I don't recall. I think you got
you're
there.
Right. You were right. 2009, 2010.
And so this Joker here was in my section, and it's great to see him. So go on and pop a squat because it's definitely about to get hot. This was actually one of my Joes who worked for me. Did you work with me on the gun or just on the missions?
Just on the missions, mostly in the cat crew.
Oh, okay. Were you in my cat crew though? Yeah, you were. We're about to get into that right now because I do remember something with Sagliuzzi. So with that being said, let's go ahead and welcome Lindsey onto the gun line, baby. How you doing today?
I'm good. I got a picture of Sagliuzzi on my Facebook, actually.
Fucking Sagliuzzi, man. That kid was...
I was roomed with him as well.
I remember. He was something special, man. So tell people a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where you from? What you about?
Well, I am from Pigeon Forge, and I do maintenance, but also roof a lot. A short military career, but an eventful one for how long I was in, really. And just a country guy, really.
Why'd you end up joining the Army?
I just remember being in class whenever the planes hit and everybody, I don't know, I just wanted to get out of my hometown for one.
Yeah.
And two, to help to do something for the people that had got killed. I mean, it's sad.
Yeah, it is. What about? Yeah, that's a good fucking moral ground, and to join the military. That's what's up. And why'd you pick 13 Bravo?
I got 111 on my ASVAB, which isn't great, but it isn't bad. And
you got 111 GT score?
Yeah, I could have been an X-ray technician, but it was going to be a shit ton of schooling, and the sign-up bonus for 13 Bravo was $20,000, which I never got.
Oh, they never gave it to you?
No, I turned in my paperwork like 6 times to S1. Wasn't it S1 they called it? Finance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, I don't know why I got a raw deal on that one, but
they did you wrong on that one, man.
But at the same time, I didn't finish my complete 2-year term.
Oh, wait, you only signed up for 2 years?
Yeah, 10,000. That's because it was 10,000 a year. The guy told me if I did that and then I wanted to re-enlist, I'd get another enlistment bonus for re-enlistment. And so instead of signing up for 4 years at the start, sign up for 2 and then do another 2, get 2 sign-on bonuses.
Ain't that some shit, man? Damn.
Well, why don't they tell everybody that though? Like that's helping the guy out, really.
Yeah.
Like you want to do 6 years, do it in sections of 2 or 3s.
Yeah, my dumb ass, I went in for 4, and then I did another. Kept re-enlisting, and I knew I was gonna do all 20. That was at least that was the fucking plan.
I guess as long as you keep re-enlisting, did they give you a bonus when you re-enlist?
I think they gave me like a $3,000 bonus, and then that was it. And I had to extend my contract first, and then from there I re-enlisted for choice of duty station, which was when I went to Fort Carson.
So, and you did artillery the entire...
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking cannon cocker, baby. I love it.
Yeah, I mean it's fun shit, but on the outside
there ain't shit for you.
No, there ain't nothing. Hey, there is a job in like Alaska where you shoot cannons at mountains and force avalanches.
Yeah, you are probably not gonna get that job unless you're fucking married into it or part of their family.
Right. Yeah. That's that good old boy system.
Oh yeah. So tell me, man, for your small time that you were in the military, but you went through basic AIT in Fort Sill, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, ran past Geronimo like every other
And
13 Bravo.
yes, sir. And then you arrived at 19 Field Artillery in Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Right.
What were your initial thoughts when you first got to Fort Stewart?
Actually, I liked it because it was more like my home, where there's trees just everywhere, not mountains, but at least some forest. Yeah, it was comparable for me to here, more so than Oklahoma for sure.
Yeah,
Oklahoma, there ain't nothing for miles.
that's a fucking fact. Fucking
How would you have liked to have been stationed at Fort Sill for a couple of years? Oh no, hell no.
bro, I was there for schools. I had to go there, and I had to stay there like a month at a time. Fuck that. I mean, Lawton has nothing. And then the only thing is I went to OKC a few times, and it was cold as fuck, so nobody was out there in that brick town or whatever it's called. And then I went to the Oklahoma City Bombing Museum. That's about it.
Then the airport, oh god, it's it's smaller than the house I'm in.
It's cool.
I think it's about the same size.
So when you got to Fort Stewart, whose section did you fall into? Was it my
Sergeant Brim's. Sergeant
Oh.
Brim is who I started out with, and me and him didn't get along, so somehow I ended up in your section.
Wait, so Sergeant Brim, what was going on there? How come y'all didn't get along?
I actually don't remember why we didn't get along. Maybe it was something. I'm sure it was something that I did on my part for sure, but later on in Iraq, or Kuwait, actually, it was in Kuwait. So me and him start kind of, I'm trying to see this. You remember Harold, the black chick,
Yes.
the African American chick?
Yeah.
Me and are both trying to, he's married though. I'm not married, but he's a staff sergeant, so he wins. He wins that battle. But me and her go to lunch and all kinds of shit like all the time. Me and her and Williams,
Yeah.
Combo Williams.
Oh yeah. Hey, how you
He
doing?
lived he was my next door neighbor, and he'd always be out on his stoop drinking,
Yeah.
and I'd be cooking up like some green beans my parents had canned for me, or some, pork chops and shit. And one night I was like, "Hey man, you want to come over and eat with us?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." And I'm like, "Oh shit, oh shit." I'd never heard him talk before, but we became pretty good friends. He's a good dude.
He is. He really is. That motherfucker. When I found out he was gay as fuck was when he opened his mouth, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yep, me too. When he said, "Yeah, man," I was like, "All right, this dude sounds like a gay Cleveland."
Yeah, he does.
Off a Family Guy, like for real.
Oh
And
shit.
but he never tried nothing with me. I mean, he had. And before that, I was slightly homophobic because my dad is a little homophobic. Like he would never even let me listen to Queen
Damn.
to that point. And
He took it hard, huh?
yeah. But so he kind of changed my view on that.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of our eyes were probably opened up, because I'm not gonna lie, I was straight out. I wouldn't say homophobic because I don't like that word, but I was more stuck to my guns of like I wasn't accepting of it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the word either. What's a better one?
I don't know. I wasn't accepting of that lifestyle, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? But after years in the military and being exposed to it, and then I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but hey, whatever
Understand it.
if that floats your boat, baby, handle your business.
Yep.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? How come it's okay to watch two lesbians make out, but not two dudes?
Because women are gentle, man. With two dudes, it's like, like, like
Oh,
That's the
this
only explanation I got.
this is the shit that I missed from your ass, dude. Oh, I can't wait till we get later on into the fucking podcast when we start talking about Iraq, bro. Oh my god,
So
dude,
the
Lindsey,
first,
it's fucking great to see you. I'm so fucking excited to have you here. You
I
know,
do remember my first days on Fort Stewart though,
oh please,
and I remember getting bunked up with Baby Rodriguez, and Sagliuzzi, and I went out and I had this big ass Sony stereo system with like 800 watts or something like that, 10 speakers and a subwoofer I'd brought from home.
right?
And then I bought a TV and an Xbox or something like that.
Right.
And Baby Rod was like, damn, nobody's got their room looking like this on the first day. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm doing okay. But
well, you thought you were gonna have a fucking $20,000 bonus to help you out with all the shit
right.
that you're buying.
Well, I'd also just got out of boot camp in AIT, so I had like 10 grand saved up.
God,
Let me tell you about boot camp.
yeah, please.
Okay, here's how I got 10 grand saved up in boot camp. So when I was in Fort Sill, me and this other dude, and I wish I could remember his name. He was this little bitty, damn curly headed dude that was my buddy in there.
Yep.
And me and him found out that Presbyterian Church was at 11. Our chow time for my battalion was 11. Well, we would take our, you know how you got to wear the fucking drink beads and the canteen, 2-quart canteen? We
Yep.
would pour the water out of it and squeeze the air out and put it in our cargo pocket. Take the drink beads off. That's easy enough. And we'd go up to the PX and buy candy. They didn't have tobacco there, the one that was close enough to walk to.
Okay.
Because it's boot camp PX.
Right.
So we buy all this candy, man. I was selling Skittles and Starburst and shit, little bags of like 5 Skittles, 5 Starburst, and a Snickers for
Dude.
like $25-$30.
God damn.
This got big. The it's not battalion, it's because there's only 64 of us. What is it called in boot camp?
Platoon?
The pod. Yeah, the platoon. The platoon below us, one of the drill sergeants started bringing in duffel bags of dip and selling it to me and a few other guys. So I was selling dip for like, I can't remember, I think it was $20 a pinch. It came out to like $150 a can, $150 a can for some Grizzly Wintergreen.
God damn. How much did you pay the drill sergeant?
Oh, I paid him $50 a can.
Fucking drug dealers.
I made $100 off of each can of dip, or got my bed made for a week. Or like, it was like jailhouse rules, man. We ran that bitch like a prison.
God.
And so we all get caught, and Drill Sergeant Red Fox like, we're gonna bring the dogs in. There's 19 of us towing the line. I'm the only one that doesn't step forward when they call my name, and I'm the only one that doesn't get in trouble. Oh, and when it was over, they're like, how'd you know they wouldn't call the dogs? And I'm like, they're going to call the fucking Skittles and dip dog down on here? What are you talking? Drill Sergeant Red Fox has dip in his mouth right now. Like,
fucking dumbass privates, man. Oh, fuck.
Y'all didn't get into enough shit as a kid I guess. I don't know. This ain't my first fucking rodeo. I know that.
Oh, that motherfucker was bringing the candy boat, the candy police dog.
Yeah, that I ain't falling for it. It's like back in high school, they told me they were gonna fingerprint a river rock. I was like, I don't watch too much damn murder mystery shit on TV.
Oh my god, dude!
They told me they can't do that with bricks and stones.
Dude, you need to fucking get into comedy, dude. I swear to fucking God. Oh my god, dude.
It's hard to write material though. It just has to like come. When I try to write a joke, it just like doesn't sound funny to me.
Right.
People told me that since high school, but
dude,
and it's not me trying to be funny. It's just, me telling stories of experiences.
Dude, that shit right there is a fucking good. That's a skit right there, bro. That's a fucking. I can see that shit animated. My fucking that's dipping candy dog.
What the fuck? But people believed it. They fell for it. 18 people fell for that shit.
Nobody
That drill sergeant that'd been in 18 years, they booted him out over that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What was his name?
I can't remember his name, but we got a woman drill sergeant. One of our drill sergeants dropped down to fill his place, and we got the first woman drill sergeant at Fort Sill Artillery.
How did
She
that?
was good looking. After a hike, she would go around and look at all of our feet and make sure none of our feet were real bad fucked up.
Yeah.
But she'd also smoke the hell. I kept calling her sir. And whoo, buddy. One time in chow hall, we get steak right, and I look over at the lunch lady, and I'm like, hey, I hand it back to her. I'm like, can you cut the fat off of that for me? I was just fucking joking. And man, they flipped shit. They flipped some shit over that. Yeah, they were pissed. And they're like, somebody get this motherfucker. You know, he thinks I'm his mama. And I'm like, no. I'm kidding. I'll do it.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
1 or 2 times I got us in trouble. Another time they found dip in my locker and everybody had to do push-ups. But we were already doing push-ups. It was morning PT that we were getting smoked at.
Motherfucking Lindsey. Oh my God, dude. Yo, if you guys are just listening to us right now, I mean, shit, it's not like it's live. Anyways, I want to thank y'all for listening so far. These are the stories of Lindsey. I think you should write a fucking book, bro. Because honestly, you're fucking hilarious, man. Oh man. So all right, let's get back to fucking Fort Hood. Where the fuck were we? Fort Stewart.
Fort Stewart.
All right,
well, that was in Fort Sill in boot camp. That was from Fort Sill.
Yeah. So now let's get back to Fort Stewart. So Fort Stewart, you get out of Brim's section, you come to my section. Who was all in the section with us?
It was Steimel.
Steimel was in my section?
Wasn't he?
No, Steimel was in Brim's section.
Fuck, okay. Yeah, he was in Brim's section. So didn't you have Rodriguez as your next guy down?
Yeah, Rodriguez was my gunner.
Rodriguez.
Yep, Mario Rodriguez.
Yeah, he was I think he was as old as you or
older.
Yeah, I was gonna say older, but I can't remember his face well enough to.
So let's start with the gun section. The gun section was me, Rodriguez, Kerr was my number 1 man, and Ostrowski was my driver.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this in Iraq?
No, this is in Stewart and then in Iraq.
I was Gunny's driver for a little bit. You remember that little short Gunny?
Which one?
He was like 5 foot fucking tall. He was an older man. He was funny as shit.
Oh, you talking about Schwartz?
Yeah, Gunny Schwartz. Yes. Gunny Schwartz.
A little motherfucking midget.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that dude was fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh, you remember? Damn, I can't remember his name. He was an African American sergeant, and he was really funny. He was cool as shit. And I was driving for Gunny one time. We were coming across the field, and he's telling me to say, nigga. And over the radio, though, for everybody to hear. And I'm like, no, this African American dude, me and him would mess around with each other. But he was a staff sergeant, so I couldn't fuck with him like he could fuck with me, you know?
Right.
I made the mistake one time of he flipped me off, and I flipped him back off driving the Humvee. He gets on the radio, and he's like, stop that motherfucker right now. He made me Spider-Man through the field instead of driving. And he was like, I ain't doing this because I'm mad at you. He's like, I'm doing it because you can't be doing that shit. He's like, we got to make a point. And I was like, I understand, Sergeant.
You remember his name? Who was it?
Oh, I wish I could. We were talking about one time, what if a sniper was so far away that the bullet just barely hit you and just kind of dropped to the ground. And you just like look down like, what the fuck? Like, you're like, somebody's trying to kill me.
What the fuck? Was he FW or a Bravo?
He was Bravo.
Was he in first platoon or in our platoon, second platoon?
I'm pretty sure he was in our platoon. I wish we had a picture of like the whole fucking platoon.
Yeah,
but it was ever changing though. It's ever changing. Did you have gross or was that brim?
That was Brim.
How do people like that stay in the military that are so damn big and like to the point where they're useless basically? If they went down, like I'm leaving that motherfucker. No man left behind. My skinny ass ain't dragging somebody that damn big. I drug Weidman one time
What?
and it almost fucking killed me. Like at 19 years old and in pretty good shape, is hard. At
That's
NTC,
a big dude.
Weidman was like, he was over 400 pounds on that scale whenever he stepped on the damn. You remember the scale before you get on the plane for Iraq? When he stepped on that with his bulletproof vest and everything, it was like 423. That's a lot of human.
Yeah, it is. You know
And
that.
people are like, they're scared of him because he's black over in Iraq. I'm like, no, they're scared of him because look at the motherfucker. They're scared of him because he is ginormous. I don't care what color he is.
Right,
You fear the man.
dude. I'm still trying to figure out who the staff sergeant was, man. Fuck, that's bugging me. A black staff sergeant. I don't know who that would have been.
He'd come through and be like, I'm just going to start mushing motherfuckers when there's a line. And he's like, you know what mushing is? And I didn't. And I guess it just put like just palming somebody's face and just pushing them out of the way.
Oh my god, dude. You
He
know
was,
how,
he was real cool though. He was real cool.
so it
but
wasn't Miller because Miller was FDC. Then yeah, if he was in our platoon, I can't remember any of the. Well, let's go back to our section. So that was the gun section. It was me, Rodriguez, Ostrowski, and Kerr. And then the cat section was you, Salusi, McMillan.
Was Baby Rod in your section? No,
There was somebody else there, wasn't there?
there was one more. It wasn't Graves. Graves wasn't in your section.
No, wasn't Graves. I don't know. Who the fuck am I forgetting?
Was it Grimes?
Grimes wasn't in my section either. Maybe
That's
it
the
was
worst
y'all three.
that's the worst mistake I made. Rodriguez, that little motherfucker, Baby Rod. That was his buddy then. He came over there and me and him started hanging out. And then that turned into some shit, man. Which he got me to go to the gym every day, but then he also wanted to do drugs every day. And it's like, that's not a good.
That's a good segue though, because before we get there, so once you came to my section, what were your impressions of myself, of me?
Oh, I didn't really know you that well before I came to the section. There's pretty individualized sections are, you know, it's kind of like a group within itself. And probably at a staff sergeant level, it's different because you're intermingling with the other staff sergeants more.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are on equal footing, and we were not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to fraternize anyway. So,
Nope.
and so you probably get to know more about everybody in the platoon, more so than just a section. So I didn't have an idea of you really before.
So did you think I was an asshole or?
No. Probably at the time I did, maybe. No, I don't remember everything, and you were an asshole. Okay. I remember one time you made me write 5,000-page essay with numbering it on why to shave. And you know how hard it is to write 5,000 words on why you should shave?
I made you write a 5,000-word essay?
5,000 and number them. And I had to do it in like 24 hours or something, 48, I think 48 hours. I got it done.
But were you counseled or get an Article 15 for it?
No.
Did you get smoked?
Probably a little bit.
But I mean, it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't remember thinking you were an asshole. I remember just thinking I fucked up.
Good. Yeah, I remember those essays. Fuck, I hated writing essays. That's why I made motherfuckers do them. Yeah, I forgot about that shit, making them put the numbers on top so I knew how many you wrote.
You'll shave from then on. Well, and another thing is some days I just fucking would try to stay out of work. I think like 3 or 4 times, and that's not a good.
I know who was in our section. Snyder.
Snyder. Yeah, Snyder's fucking man. I love Snyder to death, and I'm glad he's happy. But he went from a smoking hot wife, and I hope he doesn't does he listen to this? Do you
I,
talk to him?
I don't know.
Anyways, he married a grandma, man.
Word.
Yeah, he's married like a 60, 70-year-old woman.
No shit.
And Graves is the only one that I really talk to openly about shit like this because I don't want to. Snyder was a good friend of mine in Iraq. We ended up playing, nerdy as it sounds, World of Warcraft together over there.
Dude, Snyder, I just remembered him because you were talking about getting drunk, and it reminded me of that one fucking time that we showed up for PT and Snyder wasn't there, and I had to go to his fucking house, and come to find out he was passed out drunk in his room, in his office, in his on-post housing, and then there was nothing but beer cans and bottles all outside. And then there was dog shit all inside of the fucking room.
Oh no, that's the worst.
It was rough, brother.
That's foul. That's foul.
It was fucking rough, bro.
It is.
Wait, was Barrett in our section or was that in a different platoon?
Barrett?
Yeah, Barrett must have been when I was in first platoon.
I don't remember a Barrett.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, McMillan, he was cool though. I like McMillan.
McMillan was a fucking smart ass that didn't know when to shut the fuck up. He had so much potential. I told his fucking ass. He had so much potential, bro. Ooh.
Yeah, he was. What happened to him? Do you know?
No.
Did he stay in?
He comes out on my fucking on my Facebook shit of do you know him or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I figured that him and I know he didn't like me with the shit, but you know what? I was an asshole to him. I was, because he fucking deserved it, dude. There was one time on mission that Sergeant Rodriguez saved his fucking monkey ass in the radio because I wanted to literally fucking turn around and choke him while he was in the driver's seat. You know
what did he do?
It's what he didn't do. We're out on the fucking mission, bro. We're out in fucking out there in Mosul, and it was a nighttime mission where we're gonna patrol some kind of little fucking area, some little town looking thing, like some neighborhood, right? So we parked, and then there was a fucking light right over us, right? And so I told McMillan, "Hey, McMillan, go ahead and put the shit in reverse, get us out of the light, man." You know what I'm saying? We're like literally shooting me. You know what I mean? And he's like, this motherfucker's not answering me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, McMillan, back the fucking vehicle up, bro.
Let's hit it.
And he's not even fucking moving. He's just sitting there at the driver's seat. I'm like, McMillan, do you hear me? And he's fucking ignoring me. So I finally just told him, McMillan, move the... Oh, there's kids walking around. I'm not going to say what I did say to his ass in the Humvee. Nah, it's not a Twitch. It's a podcast. You don't want to... It's a grown folk podcast. Nah, you good, Chief. You good. Little kids will be listening to this shit. Fucking cancel my ass. But fucking no. So I tell McMillan, move the motherfucking Humvee, guy. And this motherfucker doesn't move it. And he fucking finally says, I fucking heard you, or something like that, dude. And he fucking yelled at me. So when he yelled at me, bro, I try to take my fucking Vic system off my head and chuck it at him. And then I try to reach over the fucking radio to fucking grab him and choke him. I couldn't.
You're in the Humvee with him this whole time?
What?
You're in the Humvee with him
the whole time? We're inside the Humvee. We're inside. I'm in the TC and he's in the fucking driver's seat. If that radio wasn't fucking there, bro, I would have grabbed his little monkey ass and rang his fucking neck. And dude, I was fucking hot. All I wanted him to was to acknowledge, like, Roger, Chief, or okay, Chief, something.
Throw it in reverse. Throw the damn thing in reverse, preferably.
But I'd like acknowledgement. Listen, when I say something, I want to be acknowledged. Okay, I fucking heard him. You know what I mean? And this motherfucker didn't do shit, and then fucking, I fucking got out the Humvee, and I went on my little fucking patrol that I had to go do. And it was me
and action, yeah.
Dude, I fucking go out there, go do that shit, come back in, and I'm fucking hot, bro. I already have it planned out what I'm gonna do to this fucker. In my head, I already had it planned out. Once we get to the weapons, fucking the clearing barrels, I'm just gonna fucking grab him, drag him, and slam his fucking head against the hood and just start pounding on him. That was my fucking, I had it all played in my head. I sat down, I put my Vic system on, And I was heated. Rodriguez was sitting behind me, and he's like, "Hey, San Lopez, hey Chief, uh, don't worry about it." And then he told me in Spanish, "I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it." And against my better fucking judgment, I let him handle it. You know what I mean? I let him handle it. I was able to cool off. At the hindsight, I probably would have fucking really beat the shit out of McMillan on that mission. Because dude, one thing you're not gonna fuck with is my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I'm not telling you to fucking move out of the guy. I'm not giving you an order for shits and giggles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Woo.
And
He
it's
done.
common sense too. He should have been like, okay, yes, yeah, Chief.
Yeah.
I
Well,
parked in a fucking dumb spot.
well, not only that, he just wanted to go against the grain on me all the time. He fucking hated me, dude. And I don't give a fuck. I wasn't there to be liked. I wasn't there to be his fucking friend. I'm there to fucking take you to
Back
fucking
home.
war and bring you back home. Like me, hate me, I don't give a fuck, but you will fucking respect me. You know what I'm saying? So what ends up
Man,
happening?
that shit was cool though. You'd be like, what are we gonna do today? It was say kill a motherfucker.
You remember that shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Holy shit. So you were in my gun truck when I moved over to the next platoon when we were with Smoke Pounds, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. So check it. Before we go there, I'm gonna give you one more story about McMillan. All right. And so McMillan is fucking we're driving, it was already COB. And I'm getting ready to go fucking do a barracks room inspection or something on somebody. And I just see a car just zoom in all like fucking super fast in the parking lot and just drive all crazy and park. I pulled up behind him. He didn't realize I was driving my wife's car. And he's like, "Oh, fuck. That's what, just beat your fucking face, man." And he's like, "Fuck." And he's like, what'd he say? "Look, I know you don't like me and I don't like you." Now, like, it's not that I don't like you, McMillan. I don't like the dumb shit that you fucking do. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's enough about McMillan. Hopefully, McMillan, I seen you on Facebook. I seen your profile picture. You know, it looks like you have a little family going. That's great, man. I'm happy for you. I'm hoping that I saw so much potential in that kid. He was funny as fuck too. When him and Smoke Simon would go at it, that shit was fucking classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I remember on the patrols when we used to go out on mission. Were you with me when I used to play the fucking music?
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember what song I used to play?
I do not.
Okay.
It's from Black Hawk Down, ain't it? Is it on Black Hawk Down?
I stopped playing that kind of music after we got hit. And were you with us when we got hit in at the hospital? Or are you already gone?
I don't remember exactly where I was with y'all twice.
Okay.
Whenever we got hit by grenades.
Right. When we got hit, where Hicks.
And the MRAPs.
Yeah, where Hicks got peppered in the face. Were you with us on that mission?
Yeah, I was with y'all then.
Okay. So yeah, I used to have that fucking I used to play fucking like CCR or all kind of fucking like Vietnam veteran.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped doing that shit after we got hit all those times because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play some happy music. So I started playing Katy Perry, Hot and Cold. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. Dude, Bambi, who was my driver, that motherfucker, he wouldn't let me roll out without saying the prayer first. And Remy, I used to tell Remy all the time, Remy, what are you gonna do if you get a chance? Kill a motherfucker, Chief.
Oh, Remy, he was a sniper. He was a hell of a shot.
Yeah, he proved it that day, didn't he?
Henderson, Remy, and there was a third sniper was Lieutenant
Freeman.
Viper. Freeman, yeah.
Freeman. No, but Remy was no fucking sniper because that day we got hit that second time when Hicks got his face fucked up.
He just lit the whole damn building up, didn't he?
Oh shit, I almost broke my ass right now in this chair.
He fucking lit the whole building up, yeah.
That motherfucker shot everything but the motherfucking insurgent. He's just up there shooting up the whole wall.
He probably got 12 kids and a dog, though.
Oh man, that was
confirmed kill. Remy probably got more confirmed kills than you do.
For real, right? Shit. Dude.
You remember when the dog got shot?
That's the one I was gonna bring up, bro. That's the one I was gonna bring up.
Everybody's freaking out. I'm in the gunner's hatch. Everybody's asking what's going on, and then we see a dog on a stretcher come around the corner. Like, what the fuck?
The Marine shot his own fucking dog, bro.
I still tell that story. My boss is a Marine, and when they start talking shit, I'm like, yeah, the only one I ever fucking was deployed with, he shot his dog.
Dude, remember we were all at the hospital at the cache? And you were like,
Yeah,
hey, is he alive or is he dead? What the fuck did you name him?
Banjo.
Banjo.
I don't know what his real name was. I remember Staff Sergeant Daly was the handler.
Okay.
He was he's the dog killer.
Dude, I just remember I was like, nah, he's alive, Lindsey, he's okay. You were like, oh, Chief, I was gonna start a Facebook page for him with a memorial.
Yeah, man, I like that dog.
Dude, you had my ass dying.
Oh, Banjo, he was a good one.
No.
They had us out there with fucking metal detectors at one time, me and Braggle and somebody else, and we're walking through it like a metal landfill, basically,
Yeah,
where they dump metal, and it's like every step I take, it's like beep beep beep. And I'm like, everything is metal here. What the fuck do you expect it to do?
Dude, I loved it because that's when we were over there by the walls of what the fuck is that? Nineveh. And we were fucking walking through that field, and dude, they were like, yeah, there's possible mines or some shit, and everybody's going with their fucking minesweeper. And I just remember walking with my M4, and I stepped on like a piece of glass because there's glass all over the place, and I just hear crack, and I'm like,
No.
Dude, that's how I was like, I hope I don't die. I hope I don't die.
You might get over here and do that cool movie shit where you slide the knife under my foot and then you realize that you're gonna have to die, not me.
Right? Oh my god, dude, I haven't laughed this hard in a while. The back of my head is fucking hurting, man.
Like looking for your best friend when that shit happens, huh?
Banjo, not Banjo.
No, man. Dude, anybody but Banjo.
We drove so fast to that cache, you would have thought it was a fucking colonel that got shot.
Yeah, and everybody's waiting outside the hospital. I remember when we got blown up, people just went on back home. But when the dogs fucked up,
that motherfucker shot his own dog, man. How fucked up. He must have felt like shit though afterwards.
oh, I bet he was probably just went back to his barracks and just fucking sat there in silence for hours. Like, oh God.
That shit's too fucking funny, dude. Oh shit, hold on, my old lady saying something. Yes. Oh God, dude. Oh my God. You know what? One of the funniest things you ever said was something about Sergeant Beakus.
Oh man. He got pissed at me one time. Do you remember what I said about him?
Oh, I remember. I don't know if you remember what you said, but why he get pissed off at you?
I used to call him the last of the Mohicans sometimes, and he was cool with it for a while.
Yeah.
And he would like grab my chin and call me a butt chin or whatever, make an ass and then do this with his finger. And but this time I did it, he turned around and grabbed me. He's a big old boy now.
Yes.
He's a big dude. He grabbed me and he's like, you fucking call me that shit again, I'm gonna beat your face in. I'm like, all right.
No, he must have heard about what you said at what he looks like with his shirt off.
Oh God. Oh man. I hope not. I seen him a couple times after that. He came to Gatlinburg and we drank a beer and stuff together.
Oh no shit.
What was it that I said though?
That he looks like somebody built him upside down or something.
He's built like a damn
Something like
muffin.
his torso was upside down because his titties were out of hair or something. I don't know, but it was just some fucking classic Lindsey shit, man. Oh my God. Fucking
He was a running motherfucker though. He could run.
he could. Yeah, he fucking could. That motherfucker lost a lot of goddamn weight, apparently. He had that surgery done. because before I got there, he was an NCO. When I got there, he was an E5 already, but then he got into some shenanigans and ended up losing the rank.
He drove his damn car through a fucking colonel's house or something like that.
Something along those lines. I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that story, but yeah, apparently he drove his bug into a house. So
That's a cool ass story. I'd wear that shit with pride, man.
shit, nah, fuck it. That motherfucker had me dying when he would talk to the Terps. He's like, you know how many of your people I've killed? 17. Like, goddamn, Beakers.
Weidman that time, he slapped the phone out of that our interpreters.
Did he?
Remember we got hit? And well, he was on his phone while we were getting briefed before a mission.
Oh,
He had his phone out, and Weidman slapped it out of his hand, and that was when we got it. And he told him to get the fuck out of there, and we got another interpreter. That was kind of cool to let him, a specialist kind of have a little bit of say so, because I mean, you see something like that, and it.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Fuck that guy. We'll get another Terp.
Fuck yeah. The Terp we ended up having was Sammy, I think his name was, right?
Yeah, he was good.
He was a cool.
And the other Terp, every time we'd go out with him, we didn't have a rear escort. Oh, they couldn't make it this time. Hell no. There's only 2 of them. You telling me they can't jump in the Humvees we gave them?
Right. What were some of the missions that you remember mostly out there?
I remember going to a bunch of the little like sheriff outposts and then bringing chai tea out.
Oh yeah.
And I remember the one where we sat for an hour because Lieutenant Freeman kept talking to the guy about building the water tower. And then we got blown up.
Sounds about right. Oh my God.
The other time, I think it was that we sat there for an hour then too, or 45, a long time, long enough for somebody to prepare. And then they hit us that time too.
No, that one we were there for like 4 hours. That was at the hospital.
Yeah,
I bought everybody falafels.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a fucked up day.
Smoke pounds. He shot one of them in the face, and then like 12 other people shot him too. And the other one, you remember we got back to base, and then they told us that they found him. He's dead in an alleyway.
Yep, they found him fucking bled out. Yep. Dude, I still remember fucking
the 2 brothers that tried to mortar us, and the mortar went off in their thing. You remember that?
Nah. Remind me of that one?
The mortar went off in the tube, and I've got a picture on a hard drive. I just need to go to Staples and get them all pulled off, but it's an ear hanging in barbed wire.
That's fucking awesome.
The guy's ears where they fucking, because we went on a mission near there the next day. It was near one of the little jails.
Oh, okay. Dude, whose gun truck were you in?
I was in Smoke Pounds, the back, not the back truck, the second to back truck. I actually blew 3.
Yeah.
I still got, I got our box, Blue 3's box.
What the fuck? Nice. Dude, fucking, I spoke with Smoke Pounds. I just talked to him yesterday. He made first sergeant, and I ran into him in Fort Carson. He was my first sergeant over there. And then afterwards, he got picked up for sergeant major. And but he hung up his boots, man. He was like, I can't do this shit no more. And
oh man, he could have retired at that sergeant major pay though.
Yeah, he wasn't having that shit. He was done with it, man. I mean,
he gets a bunch. I mean, you get good pay anyway, right?
Yeah.
Did he retire?
Yeah, he's retired. He retired at 20, and plus, he's got his fucking VA pension too. So then you think about it like this, though: Smoke Pounds being the way that he is in this new army, they would fucking fucking tear him to shreds because they would
a bunch of you guys would do that. Who was the Dolph Lundgren? You remember the Dolph Lundgren looking sergeant that was
Dolph Lundgren?
He looked like, you know who that is? Drago from Rocky. The big Russian dude from Rocky.
Okay, yes.
That's Dolph Lundgren. That's his real name, but he looked like him kind of, but he was a Caucasian dude. Just a regular American guy.
Oh, okay. Can't just say a white guy, huh?
He's a big ass dude though. He is fucking huge.
But he
But
wasn't in our
he was
platoon.
also real old school, huh?
He wasn't in our platoon though, was he?
No, he was in the next set of chews over. He was
Was
on
that?
the far.
Are you talking about Sergeant Ray or
Yeah,
Sergeant
yeah.
Nygaard?
Sergeant Nygaard, that guy.
Nygaard was old school. He's funny as fuck too.
Yeah, he's an old badass dude, ain't
He retired now too. He
he?
just
Yeah, I can see that. He was getting on in years when I was in 2010.
dude, it's amazing. Fucking a lot of the guys, a lot of the ones that you knew that were NCOs back then, staff sergeants, all out by now because fucking, the army changed, and it's just the army's not for everybody. You know what I mean? It's not. I'll tell you one thing I do remember about you,
And
and
they're trying to make it for everybody.
yeah, exactly, dude. I'll tell you one thing I do remember. We were in formation one morning. I think this was the morning when you were starting to have maybe some issues, or this had to be. But all I know is that we were fucking out there saluting the flag, singing the Third ID song, and
When
you
I fell out.
collapsed. Bam! You just fell down and ate shit. And I remember Sagliuzzi. I'm looking at Sagliuzzi through the light, through my eyes, like on the left, and he's like kicking you while you're on the floor, like, get up, get up. She's gonna get you. Get up. And your ass was just laid the fuck out. What the fuck happened during that shit? Now that we're out, I mean, it don't
I
matter.
don't even know. It's happened to me like twice in my life. Once in high school and once then. But
Well,
it's just like a white light comes over. Like I can't see anything but white.
I thought that your ass was up probably drinking till like fucking 4 a.m. and were dehydrated because your ass was pale as fuck.
It probably was dehydration. I did some drinking.
Yeah, I think. And then the story that I tell about you a lot was where Gunny Medina saved my ass because we were all going on block leave. And you were about to fucking catch a Greyhound Pigeon Forge. And that's when your results came back. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And fucking, dude, me and my old lady were already on our way to Chicago. And they're telling me, you got to go get fucking Lindsey right now. And I'm like, but I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, holy fuck, because I wasn't supposed to be gone yet. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, Linda was pissed the fuck off, like this motherfucker fucking it up. So I called up fucking Gunny Medina, like, hey man, I need to go pick up Lindsey. And yeah, that's nor here nor there. There was no ill will towards that. It's just like, fuck, this guy almost fucked up my block leave.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah.
Okay. That was Super Bowl Sunday. It was the Monday after Super Bowl Sunday. I'm pretty sure that I popped.
Okay.
And I went to the strip club with a bunch of guys. The one dude that overdosed, that ended up later on overdosing and dying, and Asbury almost getting the manslaughter charge because he was the one that bought I don't remember what it was, Oxycontin or something like that.
Oh shit, that's what we're on?
Huh?
That's what you guys pop for?
No, that's not what I popped for. Those guys were doing like everything.
Oh shit.
You remember Louisiana, they called him? He got caught breaking into people's barracks.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't in our battalion, I don't think.
Oh,
He was just, it was some barrack shit, but he would smoke weed and stuff at the parties I'd throw, but I never even smoked weed. But this time a couple strippers came with us because one of the dudes we were with threw up on the big screen of the strip club and they kicked us out.
What strip club? Was it the fucking Rusty Nickel?
No, it wasn't the Rusty Nickel. It was the nicer one that was in town. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to look up the town. And
oh, so it wasn't there in Hinesville?
No. Well, it wasn't. It was somewhere nearby because we ended up going back to that dude's. He had like an apartment, not the barracks.
Okay.
And so he bust out a line of coke for each of us.
Okay.
That's what I popped for.
That's what I thought.
And then I was like, okay, cocaine only stays in your system 3 days, and I ain't done shit else, so we cool. Next fucking morning, not even next morning, like 3 hours later,
Oh
because
man.
this was like 1 in the morning, you know.
Yeah.
So like 3 hours later, 4:30, we get a random drug screen, and my name's on it. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Dude. That pissed me off, man. I got it. You did your fucking thing. And if they knew they were gonna chapter you for that shit at that time, it pisses me off that they still
They
put you.
told me all I had to do was get my PT score up because I'd been at like a 230 PT score because of my running. So the last PT test I took for real was a 317 is what I ended up getting on it.
Holy shit. Little
I
Pete.
did 97 push-ups and like 86 sit-ups or something like that, and then 14 32 mile.
Damn. Yeah, I just think it's shitty that they dogged you like that. I mean, when you got over there and fucking when I found out they were sending your ass back, like, what the fuck? Like, I thought that was bullshit, quite
I
frankly.
begged them in that office to just let me finish the tour too. Just let me finish 4 more months. And they're like, nah.
That's such bullshit, dude. And then like it pissed me off because did they give you your cab?
I've got VA.
No, but they give you your combat action badge?
No, no, they didn't. It's not on my DD 214. No.
Motherfuckers. That's fucked up, dude. Because you were flagged, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I was flagged at the time.
That's such bullshit because it's something you earn. They try to pull the same shit on Loomis, you know. And what pissed me off, if y'all knew Loomis was a big boy before we even deployed, you know what I mean? And then when he was gonna get his cab, or they were gonna give him his coin or some shit like that, they try to fucking put him all the way in the back of the formation because General Odierno was out there giving him out, and fucking so that General Odierno wouldn't see him. You know what I mean? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude? That's bullshit. If he's a good fucking soldier, that motherfucker, he might have been smelly and fat, but that motherfucker was a worker. That boy could
Yeah.
work. Nasty as fuck though, because I don't know how you take out your dip, put it back in your can, and save that shit for later.
Nope.
Gross.
You seen that video where that dude's like, come over here, and the other guy just leans over and lets his dip roll out, and that other dude catches it in his lip?
No.
Oh man, it's nasty.
Damn, and that's fucking gross. Uh, dude, that's
But
fucking.
yeah, I met Grimes, and actually Grimes didn't he he was a beast of a fucking person though. He worked out. Like he was all state wrestler and shit.
Oh
He
shit.
had a lot of potential, and he wanted to do all kinds of different drugs all the time,
Okay. Yeah,
and
it fucks you up. It fucks you up. I remember that.
actually Bambi got down with us a couple times though.
Oh, word,
Yeah, yeah, no shit.
dude. Remember the time when fucking what was it? Remy got a box. Were you there when? And it was all full of fucking liquor.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was also me and Martinez and Williams used to drink a lot over in Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Then Bruce, you remember Bruce, Sergeant Reesner, Armory dude.
Yep. Reasoner, Musico, fucking what's that other dude's name? Fucking come on, Lugo. Fucking
Lugo.
dude. I remember the first time I was talking with dude. It was funny. I was sitting outside of my chew, and Williams was walking by, and I heard that he knew where to get the good, the drink. So he's walking by. I'm like, hey, Sergeant Will. He like, what's up, Sergeant Lopez? And I'm like, hey, Will, I heard you know where to get that stuff at. I heard you're the hookup. And he's like, what you talking about, Sergeant Lopez? And I'm like, no, not that, dog. I heard that you know where we could get some stuff. And he's like, Sergeant Lopez, maybe. I was like, oh no, man, this motherfucker's gonna want something in return.
That's exactly how he fucking does it too.
Oh man, fucking Kamo Will, man, he was a good dude, really good.
Yeah, he was. I tried messaging him a little while ago, just see how he's doing, and he never messaged me back, but he's
Who was
probably all right.
who was the one dude that fucking ended up dying just after I got out or when I left? Was his name like Jenkins, I think? But did we have a guy named Jenkins?
Jenkins? Yeah, we did.
Skinny dude?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jenkins did die
yeah, he died. That
in battle. He
no,
died in battle.
no,
No.
he died of ODing or some shit. Or
Oh, yeah, he was a real tall ass dude.
yeah, I remember we were in the gun one time. I was doing fucking training, and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You got ADD or some shit?" He's like, "Actually, I do, Sergeant." I'm like, "Fuck that shit. Pay attention.
Fuck ADD.
ADD ain't real."
No, shit's made up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. My old lady
He
just.
would be prescribed something.
I didn't. What that? So what are you doing
One second,
now?
I'm gonna. I am. I am a maintenance man.
Okay. And
Do
roofing, I heard you
maintenance.
say, right? You do. I've been seeing you doing some roofing shit too, right?
Yeah. That's my dad owns a roofing company, so I help him sometimes on the side.
Good shit, man. That's good shit. It's good to see that you're fucking doing good things for yourself, man.
Yeah, trying.
So I mean, I remember when you were leaving, I didn't want you to leave without anything. You know what I mean? So I remember I got with a couple of the guys like, "Hey man, we can't let this motherfucking Joe leave without shit." So I told him we got to get him a plaque done. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Cause that's some bullshit, man. They just fucking still to this date, I'm pissed off about that shit.
Well, hey, I look at it like this though. I had 2 years of fun and some good stories I can tell my grandkids, and I got health benefits for life for 2 years of young years of my life. I'm good with it.
So the VA, they gave you a good rating then?
Yeah, I've got full VA benefits.
Good. That's good.
I got my little VA. I got to go get another ID in 2024, but
Good shit, man. At least they're taking care of you in some kind of way or another. Yeah, 'cause I mean,
yeah.
I don't remember you being a shitbag. Oh, look at old Lindsey. How cute. You were just like I said, you just almost ruined our vacation one day. That's about it. That's the one,
That's
man.
the worst of it.
He's the one that almost ruined our Chicago trip. Can't even hear me right now. She got her earbuds in. Dude.
Yeah, good, because she fucking probably hates me.
Nah, man.
So, like, I got some words for him.
No, the one soldier that she remembers the most is Barrett. Because Barrett, he did the right thing. He called me up around 2 in the fucking morning. Like, Chief, I got stranded out here at the Silver Dollar. I don't have anybody. Like, I got you, man. I'm on my way. I want to go pick him up. And, I give him a bit of an ass chewing. But, he did the right thing. I'm not going to be mad at him for fucking going out and having fun on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
It's better than him fucking doing something dumb and drunk driving or something. You know what I mean? So, oh man, good shit. Goddamn, just reminiscing on those times. What else do you remember from fucking Iraq that I might not remember? I remember Banjo.
This was actually in Kuwait. You remember this was about that Harold chick too. That's when we started seeing, like, Sergeant Bram and Harold started kind of this fucking weird ass thing.
Okay.
And so anyway, at lunch one time, I'm bullshitting like normal, and I tell her that Sergeant Brim looks like a fucking chipmunk, and Sergeant Flores, I said something about his arms or something, like how his arms were just, he's a strong dude, but he started juicing somewhere for sure. And anyway, the next night, all of a sudden I see Sergeant Flores, and he like grabs me by the front of my shirt and picks me up and pushes me through the entire formation. It's kind of like a loose formation though, it's like a dispersing or whatever. He pushes me to the back, and he's like, "If I ever hear you talking shit about an NCO again, I'm gonna fuck you up." I'm like, all right. I ain't gonna fucking start a fight with a staff sergeant
Flores,
when they're already trying to chapter my ass out. We're cool.
right. Flores, man, he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. He's out the army now too. He's retired.
No, we ended up becoming pretty all right with each other later on. I hold nothing against him.
Right.
Hold more against the girl, you know. That was
She's actually on my friends list too on the Facebook. Oh, Harold.
man, she had a fucking nice body. I'd go into before going to like last chow with her,
Yeah.
and she'd be in her panties and bra, and I'm just like, let me get some of that, you know. But never happened.
Damn.
I gave it a college effort though, man. That's all you can do is try.
Right. That's all you can do, baby. Hey, at least
But
you
she
tried.
kind of teased me with it. I think Sergeant Brim was getting it though. I should have just asked him, you know, how is it?
You're a fool. Oh my God, dude. So what?
I ought to find him still and ask him, like, how was that? 'Cause, you know, it's been on my mind all these years. I never got to find out because of you. Because of you, motherfucker.
He cock blocked your ass. He used that magical staff sergeant rank.
Yeah, that right. Yeah.
Oh man,
Laid it on her thick.
dude, that's fucking hilarious, man. Oh, what other Joes you used to hang around with? Or who do you still keep in touch with?
Mansfield and Graves and Beakus and Williams till a couple years ago.
Mhm.
Let's see, Zach Gomez. I got a few on Facebook.
Yeah, I can't even tell you who those are. I know the first names that you name, but for me, what ends up happening is because I've met so many folks that they start to fucking twine, you know, like,
Yeah,
and
Marquise, obviously, he's always gonna be.
fucking Davis, dude. Fucking Davis. Oh,
Man, I was on 46 days of 18-hour work days with him.
holy shit.
Listen to this shit. You remember Medic Dowdy? The
Yeah.
one that got his arm all fucked up in the first explosion and like screamed like a little bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, his arm probably hurt, but I mean, you're the fucking medic. Get it together. You got 30 seconds, motherfucker.
Yep.
Either you're in like very bad enough condition to where you're gonna go into shock or something, or get it together. I don't know.
Definitely.
But so this dude that I worked under up at HQ, and that was pretty cool actually, because I got to watch them fly that UAV thing
Yeah.
on the big screen as that sweep, and I got to see the map room being made and shit,
Okay.
which we weren't supposed to. I didn't have the security clearance to be in there, but after like 20 days, they're like, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're just sweeping.
Right.
I can't remember this dude's name, but he's married to this chick. And Dowdy was bragging to us about how he's fucking with this dude's wife back home that's over there with us. And I find out that it's that dude's wife and I didn't really like Dowdy anyway. So I ratted him out, you know. I told the other, and I don't think that shit's right, really.
Right.
Not the way he was going about it.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, don't brag about it to everybody. Keep that shit.
Yeah, no shit, man. I mean,
Don't brag about breaking a marriage up, because he wasn't just saying I'm fucking the dude's wife. He's saying I'm breaking this shit up, you know.
fuck that. What was the one who was it? What the fuck was his name? Christopher. Christopher was fucking, I think, with Reedner's old lady. I think there was like some kind of a swinging type shit going on there, and he ended up sending her an email of him rubbing one out, got busted. I don't know if you ever heard about that one. Oh, then you had that one idiot that got drunk as shit. I don't know if you were still there for that one. He was a Hispanic dude, got his ass whooped being drunk as shit.
Where was he? In Savannah or not Savannah?
Oh, it was in Louisville.
How'd he get his ass beat? Who beat his ass? Just somebody.
he was just let's just say it was a room full of people, and he shouldn't have been saying what he was saying, and maybe allegedly, things happened, and maybe he tried to buck up, maybe he just said the wrong things to the wrong people. I'll just say that.
Martin, you remember Sergeant Martinez and Fazaro?
Oh my God, him and Fuzzball. I remember when we used to go look through the window while he was beating guts.
She was good looking though. She was good looking.
She was deployment good looking.
Yeah, she was I give you that.
She was deployment good looking. I mean, but she has some huge ass titties. I didn't remember.
Appearances do change when you're on yeah. By the end of boot camp, any woman is phenomenal looking.
And bitches be
That's when you ought to find your wife,
Yeah, for real, right? Then you end up regretting
why your standards are fucking low.
Oh my! Well, that song says if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, make an ugly woman your wife.
Yeah, maybe there's some truth to that.
For real. So when you got out, what were the first things you started doing? Like, how did you react? How did you react to the the bad news, and then coming back to the civilian world?
Okay, so I came back. Let's start at when I first, like right when I came back, and before I actually got all the way out, which would be April 5th. I had to spend a couple weeks back on Fort Stewart,
Yeah.
So they tried to give me another PT test, even though I just got that 317 like a month prior.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm getting kicked out. Why the hell am I going to do a PT test for you? For another PT test? It's a waste of all of our time.
Just one.
So I walked the 2 miles. I think I smoked like 3 cigarettes on my 2-mile run. I did 100 push-ups though, but I only did whatever it is, 11 sit-ups. And then I did a 37-minute 2-mile or something like that.
Oh
my last PT test is real bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, I don't blame you. I would have just said no, fail me.
They said I'd have to do it again. And I'm like, well, I guess I could have just been like, okay, well, I'm not doing it tomorrow and I'm not doing it the next day.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it till April 6th. How about that?
There you go.
April 6th, I'll do it.
Shit.
But that's my birthday anyway. So I actually got out on my birthday.
Oh, wow. April 6th, what, 2011?
April 5th, 2011.
Damn. So you were there when we got back from country then?
Or no, April 5th, 2010.
Damn.
I was there 8 months of the deployment.
Let's see. We got there in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Dude, nah, because we got there in October. So
maybe I was there for 5 months of it.
I thought I guess 5 or 6 months then. I don't know. But I mean, either way, at least you went over there. A lot of motherfuckers that are cowards and fucking don't go. Oh
yeah. No, I wanted to go. I had quite a bit of fun while I was over there. The food in the military is actually fucking good. The chow halls.
Yeah.
You don't like that shit?
I guess it's sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'll eat that shit when I'm hungry as fuck.
My woman's trying to call me. We'll tell her I'm on.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do your thing. And while he talks to his old lady, I want to tell you all once again, thank y'all for listening here to On the Gunline podcast. We're getting ready to wrap this up here soon. Tell her you'll call her in 5 minutes, man, because I got to wrap this up too. So I'm gonna fucking tell me about your experiences coming back out to the civilian world.
Well, when I first came back out, I think I just took some time off. Actually, I didn't work for a couple months because I had $18,000 or something I'd saved up while in Iraq. Wow. I didn't really spend money when I was over there. She said, "What is podcast? Y'all don't have podcasts in Honduras?"
Motherfucker, my family's from El Salvador and Nicaragua.
Oh, I thought you said she was your people.
Yeah,
Meaning,
Central American.
yeah, I got you. Okay, not specifically.
But no, they don't have podcasts. How old is she?
How do you explain a podcast in Spanish?
I don't know.
You would know fucking better than I would.
I mean, I work as an interpreter, but I would say un podcast.
I'm gonna say Google the shit.
Tell her it's like a radio show for the internet. Oh my God, that's too fun. Damn, so she is straight from the motherland then.
Yeah, she's I'm trying to get her to either us go to Honduras and see her family, or just her sister. She's got a twin sister.
I remember you showed me the pictures.
So they're pretty tight together, and they haven't seen each other in 4 years. So
oh shit, is she here legit yet, or does she got her papers yet, or no?
She's
semi.
I don't think so. No, because
okay.
she said whenever I asked her about her car, she said it's hot like its owner.
So how good is her English?
It's not bad. It's not too bad. It's okay. What is Google? What the fuck?
Oh God, that she's got to be fucking with you. She can't be that slow.
No, there ain't no way.
What are you doing? Fucking getting slow girls, or what the fuck? Yo, did you hear about that one dude that ended up going to jail? He had that big ass scar on his head. The fuck was his name?
Where he got was that where he got shot and it followed his helmet?
No. This was a dude that fucking he was born with a fucked up looking head and it fused together.
Oh, Raymond.
Well, I know that. I think that dude ended up trying to fucking escape out of jail or some shit, or
no. I gotta listen to this shit. This is a good one. Right. I was in boot camp with that. He wasn't in my pod. He wasn't in my platoon at first. He starts telling everybody he's gay and he's wanting to screw him. He's trying to get out.
Mm-hmm.
He starts asking everybody. He starts trying to pick fights with everybody. They put him in our pod, and we have to do 24-hour suicide watch on this guy in shifts.
Fucking Christ.
So I'm like, okay, what are you going to be? 13 Bravo. Fuck. Okay, so we go to AIT, and people get split up in AIT. He just so happens to be in my AIT too. I'm like, oh my God, I got this retard just hanging out with me. Okay, we get our papers. 2 of us out of the platoon are going to Fort Stewart. It's me and that fucking dude. We get to Iraq. Guess who I get fucking bunked with?
Wow.
It's me and that dude. And he thinks we're best friends, and I'm just wanting to blow my fucking brains out every second I have to spend in my chew with him.
Oh, shit.
What about the other dude, the fucking dude with the glasses? Fuglio? Damn it. He pointed his... Fumage. He was right beside me, and he'd play his music so loud. One night I went over there, and I told him if he didn't turn it down, I was going to cut the fucking wire to it.
Dude, I had to fucking sit down and counsel this guy because he was spending his deployment money on fucking porn girls from the pay sites where you watch them on video. Yeah. He was in financial trouble. And we had to Skype call his bank to make sure that those fucking transactions weren't authorized anymore if he tried to do them online.
That's nuts.
Fucking
the other guy, you remember Denmark?
Yeah. Denmark was in our section too. I remember him.
Yeah. Me and him were real good friends.
Oh,
we went to Savannah one night drinking, and I get lost walking around for like 2 hours. And I end up finding his truck in the garage finally. There's just puke because it's on a slant in one of them parking garages. There's just puke running underneath this truck. Oh. And he's hanging out the door. Only thing holding him in the truck is a seatbelt.
Oh
So
shit.
I end up driving. I get lost again on the way back to Fort Stewart. I wake him up. I pull off the exit, just a random exit, and go in a gas station, get a drink and some chips or something, and come back out. And I'm like, "Hey man, I've got us fucking lost." And he looks up and he's like, "We're like half a mile from my parents' house,"
Wow. He
which was, yeah, yeah. He's like, "Just go on down there." So we crashed in his old bedroom.
How far away did he live from Post?
Like 3 hours. I went the wrong way and randomly ended up on his parents' exit
What the
with
fuck?
him completely passed out the whole time.
What
I
the
was seeing double, so I just stayed in the far right of the 4 lines.
right? Fucking Lindsey, dude. Yeah, Denmark hit me up. Last time I talked to him was I was in Fort Carson, and he hit me up in the messages like, "Hey man, just thank you for being a good chief. You were good to you did good with me and treated me. He just made me feel good, as being in a leadership position with him." So Denmark was a cool cat. He was a cool little cat, man. Looked like a little ginger. He would fucking turn real red, like beet red. I remember that.
He had such low self-esteem, and he was like a good-looking dude. And if you ever seen him, he didn't work out like hardly ever. But
Mhm.
if you seen him with his shirt off, he was built like a fucking Avenger.
Yeah, the motherfucker
And
was
it
fat.
pissed me off so fucking bad at him because I'm like, I'm in the gym, can't get a six pack to save my life, even though I'm skinny. I'm
Right.
like skinny fat over here. And he's fucking just buff as shit. And he's like, "Yeah, I might go. I'll go to the gym with you once a week."
God damn, dude. That's fucked up. That's funny though, man.
So he has this low self esteem, and I can get girls to come over and sit down with him, have a drink with him. But by the end of the drink, they get up. And I mean, at first they're enjoying it, and then I guess he talks.
Uh,
But he married this girl from high school. And when he got over to Iraq, the year mark hit for their marriage. And she filed divorce like on the year, on that alimony mark.
wow.
But we took her to the strip club, Temptations. You remember Temptations strip club? It was like the nicest one. It was over in South Carolina. You went over the bridge at Savannah.
I never went to that one.
Okay, well, they flew in girls from Las Vegas.
Damn.
Like once a month, they'd switch out their girls, some of them.
Shit.
And we took his wife there one time, and Bakewell was with us.
Fucking
It was
bait.
like Denmark, Bakewell, Singleton, Mansfield. There's a bunch of us. I would take a cooler full of beer in because it was bring your own beer. That's why we went to it.
Ah, okay.
And I took a cooler with like the little flip top thing. So you could sit on the cooler and just open the flap and get you a beer.
Right, right.
But the girls brought Denmark's wife because she was good looking. Brought her up on stage, and all I remember is Bakewell yelling, "Those are Denmark's wife's tits."
I could hear his voice too, because he had that voice, that like raspy voice.
Yeah, he's like, "That's fucking awesome."
That's funny, dude. That's fuck. Speaking about hot wives, you were saying earlier, fucking about Snyder. Snyder
Snyder.
had a good looking old lady.
Then he played World of Warcraft so much that she was like, "Hell no."
Wow.
He said that he wasn't. He said that he got to the point where he didn't even fuck her anymore. He was just playing World of Warcraft.
That dude, I had to put hands on him. I don't know if I ever told you about that. I had to put hands on him during the same Barb's Ball that we had. I think it was pre-deployment. Um,
I remember hearing something about this. Yeah, but
well, yeah, dude. We were everybody was having a good time drinking. We were all singing karaoke and shit and all that good stuff. We're at Spanky's out there at the Riverwalk. And fucking we're getting ready to leave Savannah. And Dan, what's his name? He was too fucked up, and his old lady was drunk too. So I'm like, look, why don't y'all ride with us? We'll stay at my place. Got a couch right there. Y'all can sleep on the couches, and fucking the next morning we'll come by and pick up your car. Bet. All right. So now, fucking as we're getting to the car already, Snyder's getting a fucking attitude, being a dick, being a complete asshole. yelling at his old lady and, starting shit up on the fucking streets. I'm trying to calm shit down. You know what I'm saying? But I can't pull rank or anything like that because I've been drinking already. So there's no rank. Once that there's liquor, that's out the window. I can't say, on your staff sergeant or chief. Nah, that's out the window. But anyways, we end up getting him into the car eventually. So my old lady's driving. My wife is driving us down. Snyder's wife is sitting behind my old lady.
The purple Mitsubishi.
That Mitsubishi alone, yes, sir. That motherfucking, it was blue, but not purple. But it was my Gallant. But fucking he's sitting behind me, right? And he's just fucking going off and talking shit, bro. Like, and I'm like, Snyder, shut the fuck up, man. Snyder, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna have to fucking hurt you, Snyder. Shut the fuck up. And he just kept talking too much shit, man. I finally look over to my wife. I'm like, hey, babe, how's my fucking bow tie look? And while I'm doing that, I'm unclipping my fucking seatbelt. And she's like, it looks fine. Why? And I just turn around, dude, and I just grab him and I started fucking punching him and just hitting him. And then fucking, he finally stopped, and we got back to my house, laid him down to sleep. His old lady went to sleep. Next day, like nothing happened,
Sometimes
but
you gotta slap somebody around, man.
it's just, he was just at that point drunk. You know what I mean? Nothing that I'm proud of, but sometimes you got to put hands on the motherfucker,
Oh, I had a party at my house when I was in high school, and this dude, like, my parents have always been cool. This was back in the day, but they were, my mom was coming up to make sure that we were all right or something like that, and this dude just pulls his dick out in front of her. We're like, hey, man, don't do that shit again. She comes back up another time. Later on, he does it again. When she goes down, we beat the fuck out of that dude.
Yeah, that's
like his eye filled up with blood. His whole like eyeball was red from blood.
Fuck. God damn. Damn.
Rodney Bailey.
Still remember his name, huh?
Yeah, I remember his name. We also shaved all his. He had like the skater kid haircut.
Okay.
And we didn't like that shit for some reason. So we shaved all his hair off, but this one little patch but we were mean, man. I was mean as a fucking kid.
I can't see it, Lindsey. I can't see it.
Go up in the woods and throw beer bottles at cars and
holy shit. What the fuck?
Man, we were egging cars from the woods one time, and right when my brother lets go of an egg, we all realized this is a cop car. But he just launches this egg and it goes splat on the window and that car goes spotlight goes on and we actually just laid there. It's really mountainous and stuff here though. I mean you can hide just no problem.
I'm sure.
And another time we were throwing beer bottles at cars, and as soon as we hear that hit the car, the beer bottle, we realized that was my mom coming home from work at like 2 a.m. And
what
that was the last time we done it because it takes hitting your mom's car for us to feel bad, I guess.
Jesus Christ, dude. The one time I remember my mom caught me doing something retarded. I was in junior high school, I feel like in 8th grade. And I didn't want to walk the 1 mile to my house from school. So what we used to do was when the RTD bus would stop at the bus stop, the front doors open and the back doors open when people push it open to get out the back, right? So while there's a crowd of people coming out, you push your way through to get in. So that's what I was gonna do. I didn't have the money, the $1.10 that it cost to get on the bus, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get onto the back of the bus. So there was about 3 or 4 of us that were doing it. And so the bus stops on Florence and Broadway. And as they open the door, a lot of us run in as people are coming out, right? And I sit down, bam. And I'm sitting down and the bus driver is not moving. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, hey, the guy with the blue Dickies and white t-shirt, you want to come up and pay your fare? Fuck. So I got up off the bus, I opened the back door and I walk out, man. So I walk in, I start walking towards my house, which is a mile down south going down Broadway. And I'm looking at the bus and I'm, like, fuck, man. And as I'm looking at the bus, I see, and there's a one going, Sure enough, my mom's right there looking at me, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna whoop my fucking ass when I get home, dude. She was just like giving me that look like you're in fucking trouble.
$1.10 cost you a $50 ass whooping.
Oh, yeah. Well, according to her, now in her old age, she claims that she was saying, no, get on the bus. I'll pay your fare. That's not the way I recall it, Mom. All right. That's not how it went. But yeah,
You caught me red-handed is how it.
literally. That was some of the funniest shit, though, man. Dude, it has been a pleasure having you on here. We've been going on for about an hour and a half now. And it's been a fucking absolute pleasure. So before we finish this off, though, all in all, what did you think of this guy as your chief? Let it out.
No, I liked you as a chief. I just fucking I made quite a few mistakes, so I've still got all of your written. I've still got all of the damn
The what? The council statements?
the warning. Yeah, the counseling sessions. Yeah,
Oh shit.
maybe not all of them, but I've got like about 8.
Well, if you
But they're
still
all
have the
for
5,000,
a lot of minor things. You know, it's nothing except for the last one.
oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was the nose can.
Sergeant Rowdy one time. You
Fucking Rowdy. That's one fucking name I never thought I'd hear again. Sergeant
So
fucking Rowdy.
another thing that happened after I came back from Iraq, one time I was talking because he was part of that people that didn't deploy thing. So he was there when I got back, and he's like, overheard me and somebody else talking about I'm gonna cut my hair tonight. And he's like, I went to barber school. I'll come over tonight if you want me to cut your hair. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. So while he's cutting my hair, he starts telling me he's like this, not house of prayer, but you remember it was like some kind of church he belonged to where you live in their house and stuff. It's like a cult.
Yeah.
He's telling me I was gay before I joined this thing, and I'm like, man, that is not something you tell somebody that you're just alone in their barracks with them cutting their hair.
Did he start
Like
caressing you?
you're touching my fucking neck, bro. That's it's not okay.
What the fuck? But Roddy, oh my god. Didn't he lose his rank though? Like on the first day in the unit, he went from sergeant to fucking specialist.
He lost a PLS or something like that. One of those big ass trucks. Somehow he lost one in the woods.
My
I get their camouflage, but damn, man, you can't remember that you parked it a mile away or something. Like
oh my god, dude.
if it's near here, we can find it. It's fucking huge, man.
Oh my god. Do you remember those fucking nice
He's the only person to get captured at NTC in the history of NTC. You remember he got took hostage. They took him through the tunnels. We had to go get him.
oh my god, dude. NTC is something I think I fucking blocked out of my mind simply because of fucking
You don't remember the tent they gave us? Ours was single layer and everybody else had the fucking double layer tents. People were cutting holes in the vents and crawling inside of them. You remember now?
I remember the tent that we were in was like this big ass circus tent.
Yeah.
And we had
Hotter than fuck.
yes. And then we had to go fucking wash our goddamn fucking shit in a bucket. I remember I think somebody
Did laundry for a fee for us. They would go out there and do you remember they had the clothesline between that and the toilet?
Quarter shot. Yes, that's what I was gonna bring up.
He came through and pulled it over.
Yes. Wasn't somebody in there when that happened?
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
They were.
I was gonna bring that up right now when you were talking about the circus tent, because I remember they had to put the clothesline and they tied it up to the fucking porter shitter in a Humvee, grabbed the clothesline, dropped the porter shitter, and somebody was in it.
Yeah. Of all the ones to be in, there's like 4 there, and you go and like you're in the one with the line attached to it.
Yes. Oh,
and then they made
God.
the rule that you can't do that. You can't have a line going across.
You know, it figures the army has stupid rules for a reason. You know,
Yeah.
Somebody
everything has a bad accident behind it though.
facts. Fucking facts, man.
Like
Lindsey,
the 50 cal rule at Fort Sill where the kid got chewed in half.
I never heard of that one.
Somehow they ended up with live rounds during the 50 cal demonstration. Why it was pointed towards the stand of all the people in the first place, barrel wise, I don't know, but
I'm sure that's probably like an urban legend or something.
Yeah, I need to look that up. That would be bigger news, wouldn't it?
I think so. I mean, that's one of those duffel blog fucking things, man.
Damn 50 cal round hit a group of people. It's all kinds of fucking mess being made.
Yeah, dude, that's definitely fucking national news. At the very least, national fucking.
Yeah.
Lindsey, Lindsey, please keep in touch. I need more. I need more Lindsey. And I'm dropping this one tonight, and I'm dropping Kramer's tomorrow. This one,
let's do a part 2 in a week or two or something if you want to.
My schedule, I have to look up the schedule. It's a little bit out, so we're looking at probably like maybe May-ish time frame.
Just whenever.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this, dude. I love shooting the shit, man, and it's fucking been awesome. And it sounds like you're doing good for yourself. We've had our ups and downs in between, I'm sure, in life. You've had some ups and some downs. We didn't touch on those because honestly, this was a good shoot the shit episode. And I mean, I really have enjoyed kicking back with you and catching back up, brother.
Oh yeah, same here.
It was a pleasure serving with you, man. It was great having you as a soldier. And dude, it's good seeing you grow up and be a good man. You're still the same old Lindsey, though. Still got that nice little slow talk from Tennessee, from Pigeon Forge. There's nothing there, Chief. Just, oh, you know what? I remember you were all excited, like, oh, we have Dollywood. Dollywood's right by there.
Dolly Parton, man.
And Gatlinburg.
Yeah, Gatlinburg's nice. You'll have to come up. You and the wife will have to come up sometime.
One day, man. One day when I'm authorized to leave the state again. But that's a story for another day.
Oh, yeah.
But all right then, brother. It's been a pleasure.
Did you get vaccinated?
Fuck no, I ain't getting no vaccine.
Me neither. VA sends you a text saying, hey, you can come here and get vaccinated.
They could suck a fat dick. Ain't no vaccine on this guy. I am healthy. I am fine. If I catch it and I die, so be it. But
that's where I've been from the start of it.
Yeah, dude. We didn't even touch on COVID.
Let it run its fucking course and it'll be over.
I'm all about that.
Instead of slowing it down as much as possible.
Dude, we have a lot to talk about on the next time you come on. It's definitely been
For real.
Pleasure. Dude, maybe we can get some other cats from 1-9 and have you on here. Maybe good old Marquis Davis. Get him on here and shit.
Yeah.
3 on there. That'd be pretty badass. I'll try to link up with him, see what we can do, though. But yeah, let me wrap this shit up because I need to go eat dinner and I'm fucking hungry. And
all right, I need to call my woman too. Yeah.
I know it's 10:30 over there for you.
10:30 right? Here, yeah.
Late for this old motherfucker, man. But yeah, dude, if you talk to any of the old cats, man, tell them I said what's up. Tell them to come and pay attention on the Gunline. If they want to come and visit, shoot me a fucking a message, man. I'd be glad to have any of them on here just to reminisce and talk shit about the old days, man, and the old ways.
Hell yeah.
It was good having you, Lindsey. I hope you enjoyed this time here. Thanks for being here on the Gunline, man. Love
for sure. See you, Chief.
Yep. Rounds complete. End of mission. Gunline out. Bye, motherfuckers.